well. So anyway, so let's get to the nitty gritty. This is the Supreme Mastermind for July. We're actually July 31st, and it's 4 p.m. my time and 7 p.m. Eastern. So we are doing this early for the East Coasters, so you guys don't fall asleep on me. So you know, grab a cup of coffee if you need to. Because I usually, when I do these masterminds, I go pretty fast, and then at the end we can take questions. So what you want to do is, obviously you're in your back office, you're in the 1000 level mastermind area. So when you're thinking about your business, you're you know, thinking, what am I going to say to my audience? Who do I want to target market? A lot of things like this. So I'm a lot more advanced than most people on here. And if you're more advanced than me, hey, I learn sometimes from my members, you know. Last time I had Vince, he was on here last week. He's in the hospital actually, so he can't make it. He might try to make it tonight. But he was actually in the hospital, and he is tonight too. And what I love about Vince is he's always plugging in. He's always implementing what I teach and train. So he kind of goes by the 4 marketing pillars. I want to call it kind of maybe a 4 marketing wagon wheel. I've explained this before, where there's like a wagon wheel, and you know what happens when you don't have all your spokes going with a wagon wheel? What happens to the wagon? Kind of falls off, right? So I think about my business like, well, how many spokes do I have out there? How many marketing avenues do I have out there for me, working for me silently while I'm going about my day? Like all day today, I was, again, running around, doing all sorts of stuff. But as I'm running around and doing things, leads and people are human beings, real human beings are coming into my sales funnel. So one of my favorite ways of doing that and generating leads is not Facebook, not Craigslist, not solo ads, but my YouTube channel. Okay. And I've talked about this before, and you'll see, oh, boom, I just got another sale. I just got another sale. Right. And you're probably thinking, how's she keep doing this? And she's been doing the same program for over a year now, almost a year and a half. And she keeps crushing these sales with GFF. Well, number one, people are sick and tired of program hopping. And number two, there's so many people that need our tools. So I sell the picks and shovels theme. Okay. So whenever I sit down to do a video, for example, whether it be, you know, I'll upload, I'll do a syndication. Like, let's say I get a video done. Let's say, gosh, I'm having like today I can't figure out what I want to say on my video. So what do? Well, again, I log in to my back office of GFF, and if I have to, I'll refresh my memory. Like, okay, where do I want to start? What do I want to talk about today? And again, YouTube for me has absolutely crushed at least $10,000 a month, each and every month, month in, month out, for the past 5 years, at least, maybe more, maybe longer. And I don't have a huge YouTube channel. I don't have a huge YouTube channel. So this is my channel. So I've set it up for Get Fearless Freedom, how to find your freedom and gain your, you know, financial freedom. So that's kind of what it is. Get fearless and gain your freedom. At the top, I have a banner. And again, you can go through the training and you can re-listen to this if you need to, but it's always important to stay pretty consistent with your theme. I'm the fearless mama. I own the Get Fearless Freedom movement. Like, these are all things. So as you're doing your YouTube channel, you want to think of, well, what do you want to portray to the marketplace? You know, who is your target market? My target market is obviously people that just want to get out of their 9 to 5. You can even niche it down more than that. You could even niche it down to, maybe you want to work with realtors. Maybe you want to, you know, work with truck drivers, you know, like whatever your passion is. Maybe you want to work with, you know, stay-at-home grandmothers or stay-at-home moms. And I get to say tonight that I'm going to be a stay-at-home grandmother. Just found out that I'm going to be a grandmother. So, yeehaw, that's changing some things in my life. Why is that changing some things in my life? Why? Because I want to spend time with my new baby, my grandbaby. So I have more of a why. Thanks, Will. I appreciate that. I have more of a why than, you know, than just my 2 adult kids. I'm going to be taking care of a baby. So do you think that I'm going to really get hunkered down on my lead generation strategies? You betcha. You betcha. So my whole business and my whole world almost turned upside down when I found out. I was like, oh my gosh, I better really get this down to 1 to 2 hours a day because I'm going to be super busy. You know what I mean? Thanks, Tony. I know. I was like envious of you, Tony, when I saw that you're traveling to see your grandchild. And then all of a sudden the next month I get a news like this. So I just want people to think that, you know, my time, just like everybody else's, I hear it all the time. I'm just so busy, right? You hear it all the time from prospects. I'm just so busy. I'm like, all right, well, are you busy enough to, number one, watch a 7-minute video? No, I can watch a 7-minute video. Okay. Are you busy enough to jump on a Zoom with me to teach, to learn how I do these lead generation strategies? Yeah, sure. I got the time. So everybody has the time. It's the priority that they're putting towards it. So my priority is to make this work if I'm here or not. Like, I don't have to be at my desk to make a sale. I don't have to be at my desk if Tony makes a sale or Greg makes a sale. I don't have to be present. My system does it for me from literally from A to Z. And the reason why I think Get Fearless Freedom keeps growing and the momentum, and for me personally to keep my momentum, is because of these live masterminds. So when people are talking to you, and I'm sure you're going to get people talking to you at some point, they're going to say, well, what's this so different than any other opportunity out there? You know, why is this so different? Can say, well, you, for number one, you can jump on and ask Tammy anything. We keep them very nice and quiet and in, you know, intimate settings, right? In order to learn. But number two, she really shows you what she does. So tonight I'm going to show you guys exactly what I do. Again, have your back office open, go to your 1000 level. Some people, I can't even believe, my programmer shares with me sometimes that I have people that haven't even logged into their back office. And then they wonder why they're not making any money or sales. It's because they haven't even done the first thing, which is log into their back office. So let's do that tonight, right now. It's a good habit to get into. I have tons and tons of trainings back here. And this is where obviously you're going to see this training every month. You're going to see a new link every single month. So this is where you find it. I've posted it in the Telegram. I sent it out in an email. I have an email with people on my list. As you can see, I have my subscribers, my active subscribers that I send out to. So here's where you're going to be able to log into your back office. And again, I'll just repeat this because I want to make sure everybody's on the same page. So who has a YouTube channel? By the way, these masterminds are very interactive. So I usually pick people out. If you want to volunteer tonight, I won't embarrass you, I promise. But who has a YouTube channel that we can go through and check out tonight? Because I think it's really important. Think about making $1,000 sale while you're sleeping. $1,000 to now $2,000 a sale. I sound like an auctioneer. But who wants me to go through their YouTube channel tonight? Anyone? Any volunteers? Tony does? All right, sweet. All right, we got a volunteer here, people. All right, we got a volunteer. All right, cool. So I'm going to just show you guys real quickly overview of my YouTube channel. I did a little bit. So think about tonight. What do you want? Now it's you. Everybody on here realizes we're all independent. We're all marketers, right? So what do you want your audience to think of when they see you? Like Nick, what do you want that person to think of for Nick? Like, what do they want Nick? What do they want to know about Nick? See what I mean? Like, do you ski? Do you know what I mean? Like, start thinking about, like, I know Gregory really well. I've known him for going on 8 years. You know what I mean? Like, he's the love and the light. And as soon as I start listening to his videos, you just want to keep listening to him. So what do you want the audience, your audience, to think about when they hit your YouTube channel? And you only have a few seconds to catch someone's attention, by the way. You notice how when Rob and I do the 7-minute video, everybody's listening to the new 7-minute video, right? You see the theme that I've kept with that Lamborghini. I don't know what it is, but that thing's made hundreds of thousands of dollars for me just by me standing in front of that Lamborghini. It's the craziest idea, but he came up with it. So you can come up with crazy ideas. You can come up with silly, funny. Are you humorous? Are you serious? Like, I'm mainly really a funny kind of person. I was voted class clown in 1985. So I've kind of kept with that class clown kind of, feeling for, and I joke with people too on the phone. I try to get them to smile. I try to get them to laugh. you know, whatever it is that you want that person to feel, you want to try to get that through your videos. Does that make sense tonight? You want to explain and you want to tour guide them, but you want them to feel comfortable enough to say, hey, yeah, I'm going to opt in. So that's all you're doing on a video, by the way, is your call to action is you're getting them to your capture page, your website, so that they can opt in and listen to that 7-minute video. Because that does all the telling, selling, and explaining. So I'm going to make Tony co-host. If you want to share your screen, then I can see your YouTube channel. And hopefully it's got some stuff on Get Fearless Freedom. That's what we're training on tonight.
Well, I haven't used my channel in a while, and I know that I have been totally behind on that because I'm missing out. So,
Absolutely.
yeah. So let me go ahead and and share my screen. I have it on split screen, but let me go ahead and make it a whole screen.
Right.
And so I mean, literally, look, I haven't been really utilizing. So I figured that's why that's what I want to do. You open the door. I said, let's go. Let's tell me what I need to do better.
Okay. So at first glance, just click on videos instead of the home. So let me just see what you got for videos. Let's see how long ago. So someone's going to look you up. And let's just scroll down and see when you posted last.
A
year ago. Okay. Well, that's okay. So tonight, what you'd want to do is right after this, you'd want to say, hey, you know, I just got off of an amazing mastermind. I think that video marketing, whatever, use your own wording, do 5 of them. Like you can upload and they can be short. You can even do a YouTube short. You can even put up a short on your phone. You can do YouTube shorts. You can, you know, you've done good videos over on your Facebook. Now you just want to take that thought and then put them over onto your YouTube channel. Okay.
Okay.
And you want to make sure you get vidIQ, because the vidIQ, which is in your back office of GFF, and I make $5 on it. It's not like I'm doing a huge plug for vidIQ.
Yeah,
just
I have a free account that I've had forever. I've just never upgraded.
All right. Well, it's good to upgrade. I had it and I just love it. I'll show you guys some really nifty features with it tonight, but it gives you ideas. So if someone's saying, well, I don't know what to say, and I don't know where to start with my YouTube channel, believe it or not, vidIQ does all that. It can actually do all that for you. And it has an AI component now. It's amazing. And you can actually use the thumbnail for the vidIQ thumbnails. You can actually have them help you create the vidIQ, the actual thumbnail. So see, on your videos, you have your face showing, right? Which is ultimately great. But what you want is an actual thumbnail. Rob does all my thumbnails. So you actually have a mastermind down below. So it shows people that you've been in GFF for a while. So I seen that down in the corner, the right-hand corner. Right. Keep going. That's the Fearless Mama. So you have 5 years ago when we did the Fearless Mama program. So my original program is there still. Think about it. Now, you might get traffic from people typing in my actual name, the Fearless Mama. You might actually get traffic. So make sure when you go into your descriptions, make sure your link is pointed to the, you know, Get Fearless Freedom. Make sure it's actually pointed there, because otherwise your link's going to be like mine. I had to recreate. I had 3,500 members in the Get Fearless, or in the original Fearless Mama program. And guess what? I didn't get one admin fee. So that's when the light bulb moment went off, and I says, man, I better start charging for all this training that I'm doing for everybody for free, because I wasn't making any money with that program. So I had to do a real quick change around in my life in 2019. But anyway, at the click of a mouse, you can have, you know, in each one of those videos, I wouldn't get rid of anyone unless you feel like you can get rid of the videos. You can do that if you want, but I would just start putting content out there, current day content out there about Get Fearless Freedom, because I can tell you right now where the high ticket sales are coming from, where I've seen them is from when Ben and Angie made 18,000. It's from their videos. It's from their videos. It might be from their Facebook group and their warm market, but the sales that were coming in were from videos.
Okay.
So Video marketing is big, and Ben's ranking right now. Vince is ranking right now for Get Fearless Freedom. I'm ranking right now. Rob's ranking right now. So there's only like 4 or 5 people ranking right now for Get Fearless Freedom. That's why I say every time I do one of these trainings, I'm actually giving myself my own competition. But I'm teaching and training what I used to keep a secret with Get Fearless Freedom. I'm doing that now. I'm teaching and training what I used to keep a secret to myself. I'd be like, I don't want Tony like outranking me. You know what I mean?
Okay.
These other programs, you know? I mean, if you always wonder why all these people like in other top programs are ranking, it's because they're ranked to YouTube for that keyword. And so when you sit down to do your video for Get Fearless Freedom, make sure you're saying who you are. Okay, hey, this is Tony Torres. I'm with Get Fearless Freedom. When you say Get Fearless Freedom, say it slow, because the YouTube algorithm is going to actually pick up what you're saying. So when you hear me do the Monday night Zooms, do you guys hear me say, hey, this is Tammy, the Fearless Mama with Get Fearless Freedom? Do you guys ever hear me say that on Mondays?
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, it's because YouTube picks up my keywords and my voice. So when you're wanting to do a video like such you're going to be doing tonight, because you're going to send me a link and I'm going to love it, like it, comment, you know, this is the thing. This is what I've wanted for Get Fearless Freedom for months. It's just so hard for me. And I'm just going to be honest here tonight. It's just fairly hard for me, because then all of a sudden I'll have someone go off and do something else. Or I'll have them say, hey, Tammy, you want to check this out? Like the grasshopper minds in my community sometimes is just like mind blowing to me. So I'm just like, all right, if I can get a group of 5 to 10 people, which we have here tonight, and we all collectively do this, you know, like I have a private chat for the elite, for everybody at the 2000 level, because I'm like coaching people and saying, hey, let's promote the Monday night Zooms. Here's what I'm doing. This is what I'm doing. Like, this is how I'm getting people on. Like, this is what I've always wanted to do, is to coach people and how to really do proper high ticket sales. And so I'm doing it by organic. I don't run any paid ads or nothing like that. I'm actually just putting content. I'm doing a thumbnail. So I'll show you my channel after you're done there. But what you want to make sure is that you're in your description, your call to action is that you have your lead capture page. So if you scroll down to, let's just take a look at the one channel, that one video. Let's just say the Fearless Mama Movement January. You might want to remove that one, like that one. You might want to take some of those off, because they might ask you, and they did with me, well, where did it go?
Gotcha.
I'm like, well, I had to relaunch my own platform because the guy that owned it disappeared. So that's what happened to me. So those are real fond memories of those months that I had to bring forward to put everybody.
So
yeah, you can remove
on the
those.
so on the new videos description, make sure the links are in there.
And I'll show you how I have some of mine set up. And Gregory, did you have a comment you wanted to say in the meantime?
Well, 2 quick things. One was when you said people have the video IQ thing, is that what it's called?
Yeah, I'll show you where to get it.
Do you mind just kind of doing an overall, what is that and what does it do? So, yeah, that's the main thing.
Sure. All right, so I'll.
You need me to stop, Tammy?
Yeah, you can stop screen share.
Okay, thanks.
That's good though. I mean, you have videos there. So YouTube's not going to say, oh my gosh, you know, this guy has nothing and no relevance. So, you know, there's the 3 R's: reach, relevance, and what is it? Reach, relevance, and relative. I don't know. I can't remember the 3 R's. Relatability. Like, and you're always relatable to people, because you're like, you know, you already have the lingo. So, and you just direct them to the 7-minute video at the end. Like, hey, check out the 7-minute video. So that was a pretty good example. So let me just go to my YouTube real quick. So this is the one I uploaded from Rob and I, and anyone that's at the 1000 level. Hey, we are live. Or elite level, you guys can get this, by the way. So I will always have Get Fearless Freedom in the title. And I'm not done ranking this one yet, by the way. You can see I don't have a lot in there. So let me just move everybody. So this is where I keep track of my views and how many people are listening and things like that. Engagement, stuff like that. So I'd have to edit it if I want to, you know, put more keywords and stuff. But I just put one of my capture pages until Rob has time to do a thumbnail for me. But I sometimes even just put him and our face there, or maybe one of the clips that he has. See? So, and I can keep track because I have a different funnel for my YouTube. So I can keep track of who's coming in. See?
Okay, so different funnel and different domain name.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Yeah, the one that I use for on my Facebook, it's yourpersonalclosingteam.com, and then I have my other email so I can tell like, hey, I'm getting an opt-in from Facebook, or with this one, hey, I'm getting an opt-in from YouTube. And you know, honestly, people tell me I had a 500 sale last week and from England, for example. And he said, hey, I saw your YouTube channel. And he opted in, but then he messaged me on Facebook. So sometimes in my descriptions, I'll put my Facebook account so they can find me on Facebook. So, and that's why I was saying originally when I first started the Zoom tonight is that you want to make sure that you're keeping your audience kind of like intrigued, like, oh, wow, she's got the same kind of banner, same theme from her YouTube to her Facebook. See? So to learn about the vidIQ, are you in your back office, Gregory?
Yeah.
Okay. Click where it says click here for vidIQ.
I have to put the screen down. Okay. Blah, 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 blah.
So it's a small link. I need my programmer to make that bigger, but it's right underneath the success, the first link underneath the Supreme YouTube.
Okay. I'm starting fresh, looking at what you're showing. So I'm looking at your screen now to see what you just clicked. Where's it at?
Okay. So see where it says download, click here to download your report.
Oh, okay. Yeah. The main,
right underneath it with the blue, he needs to make it bigger.
Okay.
Click that.
Okay. So now I got to minimize the Zoom screen.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. And then we're going to go to, so you basically went to dashboard first and then.
Yeah.
All right.
You see, okay. You can
it's
free.
It's loading very slowly. Well, here we go. Okay, I'm scrolling down, getting started, and oops.
It's how you boost your views on YouTube. It's a extension that we talk about on the Zooms.
I saw where you clicked it, but I just clicked dashboard. I don't see it here.
Should
I think you might have to
screen.
yeah, he might have to go to the Supreme tab. I think he's on the main dashboard.
Oh, okay.
Mm-hmm.
So Supreme, oh, there we go. Supreme YouTube success. Gotcha.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
Then scroll all the way down underneath where it says click here, download report. Just click the blue.
All right, now I see it. Now I see it. Click here for vidIQ.
Mm-hmm.
I just clicked it.
Yep. You can choose your plan. You can, you know, read over this tonight, figure out what you want to do with it. I just have the $19 a month plan, this one. And then it brings up I'll just fast forward to what it does for me. It brings up all of my videos right here. And then it tells me how my videos are doing. Okay. So you can click on optimize and it'll show me where I need to fix my videos. It's really quite a cool extension. Yeah.
So it's an analytical.
Mm-hmm. Analytical
kind of thing.
I pay $19 a month. It's actually, I had it like 2 months ago. I had something, I think I had just like everybody's been getting freaking hacked on, not hacked, but someone had my account. So I had to change my credit card. And so anyway, I got it back just this month. And I said, wow, I'll never go without it again. You know, I forgot to change my credit card for this. So for 2 months, I didn't have it on there. And it's really made a huge difference for me because if I am tired or I don't know what to say, then I just go in here and I ask, okay, what am I going to do today? Topic of the day, automate your sales, your key to freedom. Like these are all the ideas I saved. So when I'm like out of an idea of a video, I'll just sit down and say, hey, you know what? Your key to freedom is get fearless freedom. You know what I mean? Like I'll do a lot of updates, you know, and things like that. But yeah, you can click right here. It says ideas, daily ideas, my saved ideas, my dismissed ideas. I don't have any. I liked them all. But see where it says, this is one of the very high keywords. It says get fearless or fearless freedom secrets exposed. That one got me a lot of views. So like every time I get a really high, I make like $1,000 to $2,000 sales. Yep. Now, because we have the 2000 level, and boy, do I have a lot to talk about now, because I put a lot of stuff back there to talk about on my YouTube channel. So now I'm in my head gonna attract more $2,000 sales. You know, I've only had two 2,000 sales this month, $4,000. Wow, right? Quit crying. But
I had one today.
What's that?
I would like to welcome Nick to the $2,000 level today.
Oh, good. Good job. So he's upgraded with you?
Nick did.
Good.
He's here with us.
Oh, congrats. So now that you have the 2000 level, Nick, then you have more ideas to do a YouTube video on it. You know what I mean? So now you're going to learn all about AI and talk about AI and how you can resell GFF and make $2,000 a sale. So that's why I love high ticket, is because it doesn't take many people to make $10,000. Think about it, guys. Now that we have this 2000 level, that's 5 people.
Yep.
You know? So Nick, you're going to be able to sit down and say, okay, I'm really going to get this baby launched. And you're going to look at your plan. You're going to say, all right, so now, you know, have your capture page, you know, set up to the 2000 wording, you know what I mean? Like attract that 2000 kind of people into your life and let the video do the explaining. Again, you get them excited enough to get them to the link. That's all we're doing here. We're just getting that prospect, your target market, excited enough to get to your capture page, to enter that email. That's it. That's all I want you guys to do. Because guess what? My email is going to close the sale. You know, I think Tony's, almost of his sales have been being closed by the emails, right? Or he's probably, you know, talks to them too. Let's just be real here. You know, when anyone's going to send you $1,000 or upgrade with you, you will be talking to them. But if I'm assisting people with the sale, then, you know, then I'll help you. So never worry or be, you know, like stuck in them, like, what do I do next? Just contact me. Like, see, you know, support or my inbox on Facebook, say, hey, Tammy, help me close this sale. And I can help you close that all the time. Now, Kevin's really good at it, because Kevin Hansen that's on here, he's great. When he's in the Philippines, he makes lots and lots of money. So, but anyway, let's get back to this vidIQ. It's a kind of a cool tool. It's really reasonable every single month. If you want to do the monthly plan, then that's what I do. You can actually get one-on-one coaching. I haven't yet. So this is where you can generate video ideas. So like tonight, you could, okay, well, what do I want to say, you know, on my YouTube channel? And you usually just talk about how you love your business. Honestly, that's where I've taught a lot of people. Like, you know, like say it's like a Internet Marketing Academy. I mean, there's just so many things we can talk about, right? With GFF. Talk about the Monday night Zooms, you know, talk about, you know, like Gregory. Gregory's got a great video to do tonight then. This is what I would do if I were you, Gregory, because you already have existing, you know, YouTube videos. This is what I would do. I would say, you know, hey, you know, this is Gregory, G Money. Hey, this is G Money, right? And you sit just like you are right now, you know? And you could even, you could sit like that and say, hey, you know what? I just got $1,000 upgrade. People love to hear about the money part of it, don't they? I'm getting way away from that anymore. I'm just like, you know what? If you guys don't believe me after 12 years that I make money online, I don't want to work with you, right? Yeah. That's kind of where I'm at. But hey, a lot of people still like to see the fact that, you know, sales are coming in. So anyway, this is what I would do if you get a notification of the upgrade, which you probably did, right? You got a notification of your upgrade to your email?
He just did it today, so I haven't done it yet.
Well, I'm saying you got notified though?
Oh, yeah.
Of the upgrade? Because he had to click the upgrade, right?
Yeah.
To get to the delete. Okay, so you got an email. Because I got an upgrade too. So this is what I would do. I would log into my email where I get those upgrade notifications. So in fact, I don't know where Josh is at, because I just got an upgrade from him. Is he on here? Josh is on here. Okay. So this is what I would do. This is my upgrade notification. Maybe I'd sit down, maybe I'd use my MacBook recording. I'd say, hey, I just, welcome Josh, whatever, right? He just upgraded to the 2000 level, the elite level. So, and then I would go from there. So that's what I would do if I were you, Gregory, is just, and then load it on your, say, I've had such great success, because you have, how many people you've brought in? Quite a few people now. And that's momentum. That's what people like to see, So I would actually do a video like that. And then you can sprinkle other videos in there and give value, say how Tammy emails your leads. You're never going to have to set up any autoresponders. You're never going to have to worry about a paid domain name. Like, there's so many benefits now, right? To GFF that people don't realize. And so that's what you do, is you point out those benefits on that video and then say, hey, you know what? I'm going to get you to all the full information. Just check out the 7-minute video. Click the sorry, I can't talk tonight. Click the link below in the description, and I'll see you on the other side. Make sure you like and subscribe to my channel. That's what I always say at the end. Make sure you like and click subscribe to my channel. That's building your YouTube subscribers. And that's what I would do. Now, of course, I'm not going to show all these leads that I have in my inbox, that I'm working on right now. These are all my personal leads, by the way, 116 in the past couple days. So, but this is what I do when I get an upgrade. So I'll be doing that tonight. But yeah, if you get them on your phone and you say, hey, I just got an upgrade, great, and then you can post it and syndicate it. What do I mean by that? Once you have it on your YouTube, you can put it on your Facebook. I put it on my LinkedIn. I do my syndication, which just means that I'm putting everywhere, because more exposure means more money. So wherever I can put it on platforms, not just YouTube, maybe I'll do a short one. Hey, Jeff, how are you? Maybe I'll just do a short one and post it on, TikTok or something. I'm building up my TikTok channel for fall. So everybody keeps asking me, do you do TikTok training? And I'm just like, but isn't it the same as like a YouTube video training? It's really the same. It's just another platform. Yeah, you got to do it quickly and get that person's attention. But I'm just so used to doing Facebook Reels. I do a Facebook Reel. I'll show you guys this Facebook Reel that I did. I get a lot of inboxes from this thing. I'm telling you. I'll show you this. Of course, I post up the Monday Zoom, and it's always pinned to the top. Each week I have a new one. It's pinned to the top. Like, if you guys literally wanted to do what I do, it would be an hour. If you got an hour in the day, this is what I do. So I did the Zoom. It was an hour. And then I put it on my YouTube, and I put it on my Facebook. I pinned it to the top. I put this up here tonight. Here's the reel. Everybody loves it. Anyone that loves the 80s love this, So I did a Phil Collins reel. And then I said July was another record-breaking month for me. And I said, all with my one-click setup. August, we're going to do a 10K run. Are you ready? And then I clicked my followers, because I'm almost up to 9,500 followers now. So that's all I do. I just do simple. Now, where did I put that? I put that also on my TikTok. See what I mean? So my ideas and my creations, I do one time, and then you repurpose your videos. So you can repurpose a lot of this stuff. Believe it or not, you don't have to keep recreating and recreating all the time, But like Rob gives you guys the ads, you can turn it into a reel. You can put music with it. People love to listen to music. You can put it on your YouTube as a short. Those actual images, those ads that he gives everybody, I actually take them myself, and then I put it on my YouTube, and I put it on my shorts. And I add, like, if you go to your shorts on your phone, you can actually add it to your shorts. It's just, once you get it down and the rhythm down, then you'll be able to really, really kick it up with video marketing. But video marketing, I would have to say, is my number one. I'd have to say it's my number one strategy. Facebook, sure, I've made a lot of money with Facebook, but because they've seen me over and over and over again, on my Facebook. Anyone have any questions? You must. Okay. Shoot them away. I got to drink some water. It's a
Does anybody
desert.
else have one? Clarity. Okay. So years ago, when I first got my page up years and years ago, the way to optimize the page was to basically say what your first two sentences are, write it down so that what you say matches that. So there's congruency. That was one thing. Put the keywords, like the sought after keywords in the first two sentences. But do you
Yep.
have any more updated tactics on ranking?
On ranking?
Ranking high, yeah. Getting your YouTube videos ranked high.
Yeah. Do a Zoom like this.
Yeah, but I'm talking about keyword optimization
Oh,
aspect of it.
keywords? Well, it would. So one of my favorite ways of doing it is having a Zoom account. So what you would do is you would actually, and it's a kind of a black hat strategy, but you can almost rank overnight with it. So if you have a Zoom account, does everybody have a Zoom account? You should have a Zoom account. It's like only $54 a month, something like that. If you don't have a Zoom account, get one. I've had one for, I don't know, 4 or 5 years, maybe longer now, 6 or 7 years, something like that. And what you do is you get on, it's just you. All right. So you're going to do the recording. So you're going to do the Zoom on YouTube, because you know how when I go live on YouTube, I go live on Zoom, but I put the keywords so you guys would always see me put the keywords when I'm actually going live. Let me just go to my studio here. Let's go to my YouTube studio. To my live. See where I'm always putting the Get Fearless Freedom, Get Fearless Freedom. Well, it would just be you, and on the Zoom and on the link right before you go live, put the keywords Get Fearless Freedom. And if you, this is really, like, I'm really giving away a huge secret here. Because with a Zoom, you'll always outrank me all the time. Vince
So
does
can you repeat that, Tammy? Where are you putting that keyword?
right in the title
Of
your Zoom and
the Zoom.
on the actual, when you go live and you put Get Fearless Freedom on the Zoom. So like, I know he's not on here, but every time he does it, I know his strategy, even though he picks, like, he'll go to this one place. He told us last week, I can't remember where he buys people to comment. He literally buys the people to comment. And that what it does is it ranks the video up to the top. So he actually has like a black hat strategy, and then he'll reply to the comment, but what it's doing is it's boosting that algorithm in. But every time that I do, let's just test it and see where we're at for the keyword. And the other thing is the vidIQ will help you with keywords, Gregory.
Okay.
1 second here. Like when you go to click optimize, you have to go through the process. You just have to. You just have to go through the process. You have to, go through the actual trainings and things like that I have. But this is some of the stuff right here, the tags. They call them the tags. So the tags that I have, it's another keyword, but you want to put in as many as they suggest. So let me just go to my last one. Like, they'll tell me which tags and which keywords. Oh, shoot. Hold on a second. Let me just go to a raw. Let me go to one of my raw links. 1 second. Let me go to one that I'm working on. Okay, here it is. So when you're working on, you got to always click no, by the way. And you're looking, see all these tags. It's a keyword, but they're in the tags area. That's where you're putting your keywords, by the way.
Mm-hmm.
So all these in here, and I mean, if I were to, I got to take my watch off because I got to start typing in my bracelet and my jewelry. Hold on a second. Got to get all my bling off. Okay. So when you're going in here, see where you scroll down, Get Fearless Freedom Marketing System. Why is it there? Well, it's because someone's like literally typed it in. So this vidIQ is telling me that they've actually done the search. So then I put another one in. Then I put another one in it. See? Done for you email portal. Because I'm the only one that has a done for you email portal. If we really wanted to get technical and I really wanted to outrank all these other programs, I would put stuff like in here, like, second here. You can refresh it. Here's another one, because I have Craigslist auto reply software. See how it bumps it in there and it puts it in there? vidIQ does. Even the free version does, by the way, guys. Even the free version will help you out. So you don't even have to know what keywords, because when you do the video, Get Fearless Freedom, see the AI description generator? Watch this. I can even get a different AI description and change it if I wanted to master fear, conquer, new 2K level and closing team. Unleash courage, achieve 2000 and close out team. It's spelt wrong. Closing it meant to say, but I unleash your courage. Let's use that one. Let's put that one in there, and then you got to change it. Close out team instead of close out team. Put closing team. See, like you can play around with this till the cows come home, and just tweak and and I'm just used to it because I know what people are searching, But there you go. And then you can click save. You got to go over and click save, right? Like that.
What did you click no on before, Tammy, when you said you got to click on no?
Oh, right here where it says, yes, is it made for kids, or no, it's not made for kids. And no, I do not restrict my video to viewers over 18 only. Those two things.
Don't.
You have to
Okay.
click no. Oh, and the altered content, you have to click no. Do
Okay.
any of the following describe your content? Makes a real person appear to say or do something they didn't want to say or do. Alters footage of a real event or place. No, I didn't do any of that. It's the new YouTube. I don't know what it is. It's just their new thing that they want. But
Okay.
see all the keywords. So now that's for this program, right? Then I can start typing in all these other ones. Let's pick on the one I don't like. Let's pick on that one that I don't like, the one that they keep lying and promising the world to. And let's see. And let's boost that video. And then, so every time I boost the video, if someone, I might be down really far on the first page of YouTube, but hey, I'll eventually rank up there. See what I mean? Now, if I were to do a comparison video, which I'm not that kind of marketer, there's a lot of marketers out there. There's some marketers that have done comparison videos for mine versus other programs, right? I'm not one of those bro marketers. They call them bro marketers, but they'll say, hey, Get Fearless Freedom versus XYZ program, and then they'll do the comparison. I had a gentleman that's not even in GFF, and he says the reviews of GFF are really good. So I have a really, really good, following.
Yep.
I have a really, really good reputation. So I keep it clean, and people know that. I'm not here to always do the comparison videos, but you can put the keywords in there is, I guess, what I'm trying to say tonight. I think there's like, 2 or 3, new programs launching all the time. Now, this is where you could do, if you have something saved to your desktop, sometimes I use like, a money theme, or it says it's too big. That's right. I forgot. But, you can do a screenshot of maybe money or whatever, Greg. But the main thing is to get 4 or 5 videos to upload at one time. Because if you haven't uploaded a lot, you want to at least put 4 to 5 up at a time. Because then YouTube's like, oh my gosh, this guy's busy. Hey, let's get some people to him. Right? It's almost like anything. Like the more content, and Facebook's a little opposite. You got to just post one and then go back and forth and try to make sure that stays up in people's timelines. Rob's already got the training all covered on that. I'm talking about like with YouTube, it's a lot different. The more content, and then the more views, and the more hang time, or the more they listen to it, like the longer that they listen to it, you actually get to see with the vidIQ how long people are listening to your videos too. This one works really well for me. This, why is it not taking that? That's weird. I can actually create my own. Okay, we create my own thumbnail. I can create it with like something like that. See how cool? So I can take a family picture. I can use that for my thumbnail. On a YouTube search, that's what's going to look like. And then I'd save it. And then that's going to be there, I hope. Let's refresh it. Yep, there it is. So that's what I want my theme to be, is family. Like, you know, so that's why they're always like, Mom, really? Another selfie? When we go out to eat. I'm like, yeah. And so I'll post it and I'll put it on my, you know, YouTube thumbnail. I put it on my Facebook. You know, people know me for having the time freedom and to have time freedom with the family. What else can I help you with keywords? If you don't have vidIQ, it's really hard for me to do it raw, but the keyword with even the free version of vidIQ will help you. But that's how you do it. So, you know, so if you want, like, if you want to rank for make money online, that's very, very tough. You're going to have a really hard time. I would suggest ranking for programs and not anything else. Rank for programs. That's what I've always done. Rank for programs.
I'm sorry, I missed that. Can you repeat that again, Tammy?
Sure. So instead of like trying to rank for keyword, like making money from home, try not to do that. It's not taking too long. Rank for keywords or influencers. I've seen some people actually rank for my name.
Okay,
They're like, they want to rank for Tammy Montgomery. I'm like, okay, well, I'm going to rank for you.
In other words, rank for the opportunity, like the opportunity name, not. Okay, gotcha.
Yep. Because like I said, even though the rule of thumb, and this is what I ask everybody, if they call back on the callback hotline, which I haven't had anybody use in actually about a month, to be honest with you. I've used it myself, my own callback hotline. I'm like, okay. But it, you know, I put it in the emails. I test different ways how to send it out. But when people call in, I'll say, hey, where did you hear about this? Where did you hear about Get Fearless Freedom from? And then they'll say, hey, heard it from Tony, or, you know, heard it from Gregory, you know what I mean? And I have people actually that have never even made a sale before make a sale because of that callback line. So it's really nice. It's actually helped even the, you know how other opportunities, you always see the top marketers always crushing it and making all the sales. Not really with GFF. There's people that have never made a sale before because of that callback line, making sales, you know, which is nice. I had a call back in for Robin and then he just dropped off. So, but it happens. You just got to fill your pipeline. Yeah, so that's pretty much how I rank the videos, is through keywords of other programs. And then, you know, you can get suggestions and ideas, because once vidIQ understands what kind of channel you have, see, it's not going to analyze your channel until you get 4 or 5 videos on there, Gregory. So you're going to have to give it some content first before it gives you any feedback on the keywords. See what I mean? Does that make sense? Yeah. So it's got to get to know you a little bit, kind of like any AI thing. That's what I'm learning more and more about AI. I learned so much last week with Rob's training, but this pretty much does it all. So like I said, you can take the, you know, the current Monday night Zooms, which I'm switching, by the way. I'm going to be doing more of a getting started. It's not going to be like so much an overview, because the 7-minute video is explaining everything for everybody. We're getting sales and signups with that. I'd rather do it like from a standpoint of let's get you going. Like, where do you want to start? Like, everybody's different. You know, there's not a one size fits all here in this community. Some people want to do Craigslist. Some people want to do, you know what I mean? Some people want to run solo ads. I had a guy, is it your guy, Tony? Yeah, it's your guy, your new guy, Tony, your $1,000 sale, the one that Rob set up. He told Rob he just wants to run traffic, you know, which can work, but it's cold traffic. People don't know him yet. Right. So he's going to have to do the strategy I'm going to teach you guys next, which is a video. So he's going to want to do a video. He's not on here tonight? I don't see him.
I don't believe so. No, he's in the restaurant business, so he's working.
Okay. All right. So we won't talk about him then. I like to tease. All right. So this is what we would do. You guys don't have to laugh at my jokes. I'll laugh at my own. All right. So this is what we would do. If I was brand new, I would definitely get a YouTube channel and a Facebook and make sure they pretty much stay the same, right? You're in the biz op space. Have a good picture that they can see. I did this one. Hold on a second. I gotta close my Facebook messengers. Okay. So, this is Bob and I in casino. So you want to kind of keep it congruent. So if you're building your AWeber list, which let me just get that prepped, because this is where I'm going to talk about my strategy for AWeber. So everybody open up your AWeber. If you have Get Response, I'm sorry, I'm not real familiar with Get Response, but this is what I would do. Even if I had just 100 leads on my list, if I just had 100 leads on my list and I had to absolutely make a sale tonight in order to pay my mortgage or rent, whatever you guys have to pay, this is what I would do. I would do a video and I would introduce myself, kind of like I do on my branded page. So throughout my funnel, I'm branding myself. Does everybody see that I do that? So the capture page is kind of plain, right? And then I'll show you guys the exact process, but I would have a video, and this is what I do with my first email, my first autoresponder email. This is what I do. I do a video of myself. Okay. It works all the time. I mean, between probably 5 to 10 opt-ins, I'm getting someone to respond. It's because of how I pull a video into the AWeber. I've done it for years. I don't know why no one's ever, well, there's quite a few people that actually do this strategy. But what it is it's a high-end strategy. So for example, I'm just trying to pull it up here. Bear with me for a second because it's a little slower when I'm doing trainings. 1 second. I'll try to send out an example, set up an example. Why is it not showing this? Hold on. So tell me on here who has AWeber. Who on here has AWeber? 1, 2, 3. Teresa does. 4. Okay. All right. So there are some people that just run cold traffic and that's it. And they expect people to miraculously just join them because they're whatever. It's because they've spent money on traffic. Doesn't quite work that way in this industry. You got to warm them up. You know what I mean? You got to warm them up. I mean, who joined me without knowing me on here? No hands. See what I mean? Like, would you join me if you didn't know who the heck I was? Would you keep coming to these Zooms if you didn't think I knew what I was talking about? No. So it's the same thing with your prospect. You just got to get in your prospects' heads. I do it all the time. I'm like, maybe they'll want a bonus today, right? So this is like the BBB strategy that I talk about. You do your your broadcast, you do your daily method of operations, and then you're following up with a personal email right when they opt in. It's the best time to do it. Now, if you can't get your autoresponder set up for the first, don't worry about it. Do a broadcast. And that's what I do sometimes. So if I'm running click traffic, I want to make sure that I have that set up. So let me just copy one of these. I just want to make sure I get a good one for you guys tonight. One that's where they've really, really opened it. Second. Okay, I found one. So 3.6 open rate. Okay, I got it. So I have one that almost a 4% open rate. It's all about the title. So I have one here. This one works a lot. Congratulations, you just made a Fearless Freedom sale. How many guys and gals on here open it when I send that out? Like when I do an email push, I'm talking when I do it through my portal, most everybody's opening it, right? What I do is this video right here. It's a very short email. Okay, I love email marketing. If my social media accounts went down tomorrow, I would not cry. A lot of people would cry. I wouldn't cry. I wouldn't cry at all. I'd actually be so freaking happy because no one would be messaging me on Facebook anymore. And I would just be on YouTube and collecting my emails. So what I did was, and I'll just try not to mess this up, but you delete this over here. You pull, see this video on the left? Everybody watch. You're pulling your video right here to the top. You drag and drop. You drag and drop your video. Teresa, especially you want to do this because you got a lot of leads you're generating. You got to convert them. So you got to convert them into sales or get them to me. So you're generating leads, you got the email thing down, but now you want to convert them into sales. So this is where you would take any video you've done on your YouTube. So you grab the link right here. This is like, it's already copied on the clipboard. So I like this one. Or maybe I like another one on my YouTube channel. Maybe I'm feeling kind of frisky today. And maybe I want to try to sit there and get another one that, you know, we did together. See what I mean? Like, it doesn't matter what video. I did this one. No, Rob and I did this one. That was pretty good. Let me do another one. Did I do okay, 2 weeks ago I did one about the
Here again,
testimonials.
my current members, only a few.
This is the one I'd want. So I want this one to go in to my Aweber. So see how I'm maximizing every video? Like literally, like this is how I get sales, is because I'm maximizing every single video that I've ever done. I put them all over on the Facebook. Do you think I really care what other people think at this point? See, you still have in your head, but what are people going to think about me? You still have it in your head, don't you? You're still thinking that, geez, is my neighbor going to say something? Is my husband going to say something? Is my wife going to say something? I'm telling you right now, you got to get that out of your head. You got to become fearless and free. That's what we're here for tonight, right? You got to absolutely love doing what you do. Otherwise, people will pick it up. They'll be able to tell it in a second. Oh gosh, she's really not into it. I don't see him doing anything with it. Like, they want to see that you're actually into this, right? So you shine. This is your time to shine. You do a video about your beautiful personality. You know, you do a video, you sit down, you record it, and you're just like, God, I'm going to show the world, right? And that's what I do. I sit down.
Can I say something, Tantu?
Sure.
Yeah, as far as video,
fired up.
yeah, as far as videos, I mean, that's the beginning. Well, it's part of the beginning of the know, like, and trust factor. That's how people get to know you before they even meet you. Like, I've had people tell me, like, I feel like I know you already. You know, when I was doing a lot of videos, they get to know you already, and so they get to see your face, they get to see your eyes, they get to feel your, you know, your passion. And well, another thing too is you don't have to have, like, even have to have sales. You know, because a lot of people say, well, I haven't had any results yet. I haven't had sales yet. All you have to do is just talk about why you got started, and you'll be able to resonate and relate to people that feel the same way you do. Exactly.
So you can see where I pulled it in, right? Because I'll have to move everybody over. So you put your video URL. This is in the back office of your Aweber, by the way, everyone. So you're in your Aweber because that's where you're building your legacy, and your income comes from Aweber. I don't know if anyone's ever told you that, but I am tonight. Your income comes from Aweber. Unless you're hustling a lot on Facebook Messenger or in text, your income's going to come from your list that you've been building because you're driving everybody through that capture page. Okay? So you look at your Aweber, and if your Aweber looks really sad and not a lot of people on it, then you got to be driving people onto your list, into your Aweber. So because I have a bigger Aweber list, hence I'm going to make more money. It's just it's common knowledge in the industry. So anyway, you pull this in, and this is where your destination URL is going to land right in there. You can put your social media accounts in here. Isn't this cool? You can put your YouTube, you can have your Facebook, your Instagram, your TikTok. You can put all of your social media if you want. So the more that they see that you're on social media, the more, again, they're going to say, wow, this person's really plugged in, you know? And then I do something like, hey, future millionaire, check out our latest Monday Zoom above. So, well, it's not actually that anymore, so I got to change it. Check out, in this case, and by the way, Rob's not on tonight because he's setting up clients for me, customers. Check out our testimonials above. See, everybody always wants to see testimonials. So you get off of this, where do you find the testimonials? Well, my programmer made a testimonial page, you know, for everybody. And then I put the system is always working for me 24/7 while I sleep or watch the grandchild, I can say pretty soon, right? Not yet. Still cooking. But Tony can put it in there, you know, and Gregory, you know, or watch the, you know, or watch TV, I'll put, or something like that. Or I can say, or in the pool. I can say that because I'm in the pool a lot. I don't tan very well. Anyway, and then click here for the 7-minute video to learn more. An easy 20,000 a month with a 1-page site. Now this is my results. Again, big disclaimer, you know, don't put that in there if you haven't done the 20,000. Just, you know, this is a big disclaimer. And then I close your sales, and the easy setup is 20 minutes now. So this is a work in progress here, this email. And then I put a big signature, and then again, subscribe to my YouTube. So I'm pretty much just building right here, building that rapport, that know, like, and trust. Now there's some people that are really, really good on video, and they'll sell them on a video. I can usually do a 1-call close, but you know, and I'm pretty good, but that's it. And that's for my draft. That's in the draft that's going to go out to all of my leads on that list, that one list, for example. So that's the strategy. It's like you're doing your, you know, you're doing your actual DMO, you know, right? And then you're collecting the leads, but then you want to convert your leads. I have more videos on how to convert leads, by the way, in the back office of GFF. I did one last year. People loved it. Now, what I do is I send a test to myself. So I send a test to myself, right? I go in. This isn't the one that I use for tests. This is my safe lists, by the way. Let me just stop screen share. I have some private stuff in there. And then I send a test to myself. How's it look? Does it look pretty good to the person? Yep, it does. So and my new motto is exposing the industry, what you should know about. Like that's been my thing for the past few months, you know, past 6 months to a year. And it's been working out because it grabs their attention. They're like, oh, wow, what's this lady know that I don't know? Like, I need to learn from her. See what I mean? So literally they click right there, right here, and it goes to my YouTube channel. See? See how that's so cool? And that's how I'm getting more views, more people to listen and learn what I have. That makes sense tonight? That's a pretty cool. I know it's kind of like fast, you know, for some that haven't done this yet, to learn it. But yeah, and I have Kienta on here that just joined recently at the 2000 level. Did you see me on YouTube or Facebook? I know you said your mom was following me for a while, but so I have people telling me that all the time, like, wow. And I think he said to me, you're really consistent. I've been watching you for a long time, right? I think is what you said.
A very long time. I've been in this marketing game for 12 to 15 years. You've been around a very, very long time, and I'm very detailed, and I'll check your whole life out like the police do before I decide to jump in anything. So you've
Wow,
actually been the most extensive person that I know in this game.
really?
Yes.
Wow.
Consistency is key.
Wow. That's a huge, huge aha moment right there for everybody, isn't it?
Definitely. You can't keep here's the whole deal behind that. You can't keep watching somebody just keep making money over and over and over again consistently. You know, like it's like at one point you got to just stop and quit the fear and hop off the porch.
That's right.
Awesome.
So yeah, I'm here with you and the family. It's nice to meet everybody.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Awesome.
Excited to have you on.
definitely.
So you told me your story and I got to get to know who you were. And then my son helped you and he's built a rapport with you and he
Definitely.
loves working with you. But yeah, you're awesome. And you already do videos anyway, right?
That's my second hand. I had to learn it, and I was with a company who, at the time, way back in the day, long time ago. That was before anybody was even doing this video thing, and they challenged us to do 30 days and do at least a video a day.
Mm.
And from there on out, I just been pumping it and pumping it. And if people see me doing all of this and they're like, what is he doing? And then next thing you know, 3 years later, everybody doing this. so,
Yes,
so
everybody is. So it's like, do you have any like pointers for anybody here tonight to how to stick out among the noise?
I like to keep things simple. I would say that the people and the following that you have is going to gravitate towards you. So it's not for you to try to be extra smart. It's not for you to try to be this techie person. Be the person who you are. Be genuine and just be natural. And they will hear that through the tone of your voice. They will hear that through just your aura, just your personality. You're gonna gravitate to people who are gonna gravitate towards you. And that's just what I've learned about being online. You don't have to go snatch them here and there. You just need to be yourself, be genuine, and stay consistent, stay consistent, stay consistent. Because they're gonna be looking and they're gonna be watching, they're gonna be scrolling, whatever you're on, even if you just started a new platform. Like me, I've reinvented a whole thing so they can go into GFF. I've made a whole nother get down that's called it's called Your Financial, what is it called? Your Financial Enterprise. So I've
Nice.
made a front name for it. It's going to be faceless marketing without me on it until you get to my YouTube page. Then you're going to see me. So I've created a YouTube page, a TikTok. I've done it all so it all falls in line. So then now I can do this marketing.
Wow, that's incredible.
I'm using y'all stuff. I get it from you. I just decided to do this correctly. It's always you skip here. You got this, but you don't have this. So you have this, but you don't have this. Or this name doesn't match with this name. So now you got to give people two names. So I'm trying to make it fluent to where everything is the same. They click on this and go here, go there. So yeah.
Yeah, I learned that about, oh gosh, I think it was when, I'm trying to think it was, when it was, I said, man, all my social media looks just like, wow, why would anyone think that I'm congruent here? So I had to change all the banners. You know, back then I hired Fiverr because Rob wasn't working with me. So now he does all of my images, and then he does images for the people that he sets up and stuff. You know, you have tons of images. Like when Rob sends someone the full setup in one email, it's complete. It's literally complete. It's amazing what he does over and above. But yeah, I think that when you have the desire to put out that content, it makes your life a lot easier. Now, if you don't have the desire and you just keep, like you said, you just keep watching. I posted a funny thing today. You know, I'm just like that. I'm just like, I gotta try to figure out how to get more people to push this and to get out there. And, you know what I mean? You like it?
Yeah, I liked it.
Yeah,
It's kind of like you poking at this. You poking at them. Come on, y'all. We got to get it. Let's get it. Every day is a new day. Just a restart. Keep pressing the line. Yes.
Yeah,
yes.
I was like, I saw it on one of my friends. She's hilarious. She's from the UK, and you know how direct they can be, but it's like 2078 is going to be my year. I can feel it. Did you know I have people saying that in 2025 it's going to be my year, and I'm like, you got 6 months of 2024. What do you mean you got to do a whole new year? What do you mean? Oh, that you must not need money then. You know, money's like oxygen, you know.
Hey Tammy, I think Jeff had a question in the chat about where do you get the light blue click for my 7-minute video in the Aweber?
Oh, sure. Okay, hold on a second. 1 second here. Which Jeff is this? I have several, by the way.
Let me see here. It is Jeff. He just has his first name there. I don't know.
Okay, maybe he'll say in the chat. I didn't even.
Casmer.
Oh, okay. I didn't even see the question, so good thing you said something.
No problem.
Let me bring up the Aweber. It's right in your Aweber. So let me go to. Okay, I know where it's at. All right, here's another one. I'm always tweaking my funnel process, you know. I mean, videos are a way to obviously drive traffic, right? For free, you know, sales coming in automatically. but then the conversion part. So once you start getting opt-ins and things like that, and people contacting you and stuff on YouTube, Facebook, you know, you want to just literally give them your link, your capture page. But this one here is a follow-up, another picture once again. So how did I get that in there? Well, I pulled in from the left-hand side. So where you get all of your buttons and things like that, Jeff, is just here on your left-hand side. So the button, you just pull, see, drag and drop, and then that's the blue button. So that's where you get it, right in Aweber. And then
Are you able to just click on that, or how does that
yeah, see
turn
where
into
it says
a
click
hyperlink?
here?
Oh yeah. Okay,
Then you
there we
put
go.
your URL where you want them to go. Like
Gotcha.
for here, I have it always going to my 7-minute video. Like, you know, everybody's really spoiled, I think, because I'm doing all their email follow-ups for them, you know, but that's what I do all the time. But this is my own personal Aweber. But, you know, let me just show you in my, this is what, did you guys like this one? But I'm not technical, said no millionaire ever.
That was
Did
a
you
good
like
one.
that one?
Yep, that was a good one.
Yeah.
So this blue button here is in my my programmer's so awesome. He just literally tells me how to work this portal, you know, last year when we came out with this last year. But all I have to do to get that blue button is I put my little asterisk right here to learn more. So I just type it in, I whoops, that's my YouTube. Copy and paste or I just do it like this anymore. I just have to do capital. I have to make sure the spelling's right too, because sometimes I'm in such a hurry that I mess up. But let's say I wanted to send out an email broadcast. Oh, let's say something like, OMG, you are missing out. Like something like that. I might send it after tonight. Wow, you're missing out. So anyone that has leads on their Aweber or GetResponse, it's going right to your list tonight.
Right, but as far as how we can put that button in there, we have to do the Aweber version.
Yep, you just go into your back office at Aweber. Yep.
And then you can change what you type, you can change what's said inside the button.
right? See all that? It's a button label.
The label.
URL goes right to there. Yep, Aweber.
Cool. And the button alignment too. You can put the button to the left, to the right.
Yeah, right here. Because you can pull an image, you can pull, you know, the video, all that is to the left.
Sweet.
Yeah, it's really cool. I always, whenever they click on an image, you always want it to go somewhere. I'm always redirecting them to the 7-minute video.
Yeah, I've used image all the time. I guess I overlooked the fact that they can do the same thing with a video, which is awesome.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's just little things that you learn along the way and tweak and stuff like that. I had a guy from see, where was he from last night? He says, how you expect me to watch a Monday night Zoom when it's all US time? Can't you, you know, and he's going on and on and on in my email, like, can't you do it for European time? I'm like, you know, I emailed him back. I'm like, sorry, sir, I'm from the US. I'm not, you know, and I'm like, you can watch the 7-minute video though. Never heard from him. But people get really bent out of shape if you don't have the information for them, you know. It's funny. Not much bothers me anymore. Remember, because I'm going to be a grandmother, so nothing bothers me anymore.
That's right.
But yeah, so what we'll do is I'm going to go ahead and end the recording. So